outfit is too 90s, isn't it? Yep, it's time to grow up. So I gotta tell you honestly, for years I've known about the Bihn Synik 30. I heard that it's a great pack. It does everything. There's a cult following with this pack. You can everyday carry it. You can travel with this pack. But when I actually take a look at it, it just doesn't appeal to my cool. If you know that cool factor that you're looking for, I got to admit, it just doesn't appeal to my cool. But since I've got it in my hands, there's a functionality aspect of this bag that's so undeniable. I mean, it can travel well. It can EDC well. It's set up with my most favorite thing, or one of my most favorite things, is leader independency in the pockets. All the pockets that are on this front of the bag, you know, that you're kind of see immediately when you look at the bag, they all have good function to them. And that's what I'm going to go to first. We're going to run through the specs of this bag, and then I'm going to show you why this bag is so damn great. Why there's such a cult following with this bag right here is because it does everything you need it to do. I needed to grow up. The long story long, I needed to grow up. This is a great damn bag. 30 liters, like I said. The dimensions on this bag are actually 20 inches tall. It's 13.4 inches wide, and it can expand out to a depth of 8 inches. So awesome size, a little big for, I would think, most people's everyday carry. Most people are gonna say this is a little large for the everyday carry. It's kind of crossing over into that one bag travel pack. But let's get into the pockets. I would go to the main section, but most folks gonna want to see what these pockets that I'm telling you are so great about. Let's start at the bottom, okay? So you got large number 10 YKK zips on the outside of this bag. Actually, these zippers are number 8 YKK zips. On the main section, it's a number 10 YKK zip. We'll go down to this bottom pocket first. You got some nice little Bihn branding right there. Nice little sewn tag. I like it. It's got some kind of weird airplane on the front. I don't know, you know, what that is. It looks like the Wright brothers airplane or something on the front. But anyway, let's get into this pocket. Like I said, nice YKK zip. This pocket right here has its own independent space in it. So in there, I was able to slip in my Venture Medical kit, and I was also able to slip in a microfiber cloth, which all fits in there. You might be seeing in this pack, let me pull it up closer, you might be seeing in this pack that light blue interior. Bihn was doing high-vis interior long before a lot of these backpack companies were doing it. So that's something to recognize. And in there I just have like a little microfiber cloth. It's, you know, it's actually pretty large or whatever. So I stuck that in there. Nice to travel with. So this fits larger items. Surprisingly, this pocket, like I said, has a lot of space. So that's one pocket. You actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them right here on the front. Now, these wing pockets on the side have a surprising amount of space in them, and they actually have some organization. So in the side, like when you unzip the wing, you get to some organization in there. I put in the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 in Maximate. This is a sick knife. Super sharp. Ridiculously sharp. Compression lock, so it will fall shut. I also put that E-TAC flashlight that I've been really enjoying in there. And I also just came across this pouch, man. Some customized pouch. This is like a vintage Boy Scout backpack that they made it out of. It's pretty dope. I have my regular things I need. Dude wipes, chapstick, hand cream, all that stuff goes in there. But like I said, there's a good amount of space in this pocket. You got an organizer, and you also have a key leash in there. It's pretty long and it's detachable. You'll notice these little rings in each section of the bag. They have like these little rings so you can attach. Tom Bihn does an excellent job with attachments. If you check their website out, they have a whole list of attachments that can fit inside this bag and most of their bags. So nice little organization. So this acts as your admin section along with some additional space. A lot of space actually. This is a pretty big pouch that will fit right in there. On the other side, you have almost the identical pocket in here. So you unzip, like I said, number 8 YKK zipper. And then you have some organization again on the wings. I got a G2 Pilot pen and a Sharpie just sitting inside that pocket right there. It's actually 2 sections and they're large enough to slip items like a pen, knives, flashlight, stuff like that inside those slip pockets. And then the section, the pocket itself, I slipped in my Thule Power Shuttle Mini. That's a pretty big electronic organizer that I was able to slip into that pocket. And it does it well because once I slip it back in, let me show you the space in there. Lots of space. So once I slip this back in, see how big that is? It doesn't like throw off the form of the bag at all. So the bag continues to maintain its form and still look good on the outside. Now you have 2 pockets right here in the front, which this first one is pretty deep. It's probably about, I would say 5 or 6 inches deep and about 6 or 7 inches wide. In there I just stuck in my micro wallet by Maxpedition. It's got my IDs in it and everything. So I slipped that back in there. And then behind it, you have another pocket. So this pocket is actually deeper. It goes all the way down up to my, what is that, my forearm right there. So I'm talking about 9 or 10 inches deep. Really, there's nothing in there right now, but you could fit a lot of different stuff in there. That's great for your cell phone, keys, and wallet. You got to take it out your pockets really quickly. Boom, you could put it in there. So even though I say that the pockets aren't that attractive on the outside of the bag, highly functional organization. So I can see why I can see why people really enjoy this pack. Now, the materials on the outside of the pack are 525 ballistic nylon, so it's very heavy duty. I actually like this fabric a lot, and still for a 30-liter pack, it's only 3 pounds unloaded. So that's good weight. 30 liters, 3 pounds, good weight for a ballistic nylon pack. Now you might hear this. Those are the zippers on the outside of the bag. That can cause a little ruckus. So what Tom Bihn did is actually included a whole bag of zipper pulls in there. So another feature that I really enjoy about this bag is that it's a full clamshell opening on this pack. It's got big number 10 YKK DWR zippers. So let's unzip them things on the side and come down. And you get into that main section, lots and lots of space for travel or everyday carry. Got this blue interior inside this pack, and this blue is like a nice ocean blue. It's really pretty actually with the check pattern, and it's high quality. The interior is like a 200D nylon. It feels great. And it's not too loud either. It's just a really high quality fabric inside of this bag. So let's start over here. On the lid of the bag right here, you got a huge pocket right here where you could dump items. In there I put in my Sony XM3s. So, but I could fit a whole bunch of stuff in this pocket. It's, like I said, huge. Just a huge dump pocket. You might be noticing these little, the rings at the top. So that's for you to hang additional items. Like I said, Tom Bihn sells a whole lot of attachments so you can further organize inside of this pack. So those are those rings up here. On the storage side of things, so they really have this set up for you to do both. Like I said, everyday carry and do one bag travel. I stuck in there the cargo gear packing cubes. This is the large one. So I have actually 3 pairs of jeans and 2 shirts in here. So if I was going to do one bag travel, this is enough for me for a week of clothes in there. The cargo gear packing cubes are the best. the best I've ever felt. So they're great. Inside, you might be noticing you have some compression straps to hold your, your clothes down if you're, traveling. So you got these two compression straps, but you can actually remove them out of the pack. So they're just really simple little clips over here that you unclip. And if you're not going to be using this pack as a travel pack, it automatically just turns into a regular backpack for you. But it gives you options. I like options. So inside here in this main compartment, you just have a lot of space, a lot of storage capacity in here. And then you'll be noticing this zip right here with the mesh. This is your laptop compartment. There's actually two ways to enter this laptop compartment. So you can enter it this way. I stuck in there my 17-inch Dell Inspiron. This is a huge laptop. Huge, heavy. So most people's 17-inch laptops are smaller than this. So I just want to use this as a, as a demonstration piece. So you zip that up. You also can enter that same laptop compartment with the zipper in the back, and this is a good transition to the back. You have a number 8 YKK zipper right here, and you can unzip and get to your laptop that way. So two options. You don't want to mess around and go into your main section. Maybe you got your clothes in there, you're in the airport, you don't want to pull all your stuff out, you just want to pull your laptop out, boom, there you go. So moving around to the back of this bag right here, let's start at the top. We got a nice grab handle. It's wide enough. It's padded enough. I can get my big mid around there. So it's definitely going to be big enough for most people's hands. And it's comfortable. Picking up this bag is comfortable. I have it kind of loaded down right now, but it's good. I feel good about it. So let's move down to these shoulder straps. Now, these shoulder straps are the edgeless shoulder straps on this bag. This which is like Tom Bihn signature thing. They feel really good. They have the proper amount of density. I mean, they just feel like a nice dense sponge on your shoulder. So it definitely feels good. I wish they were just a little bit wider. It can be, it's not uncomfortable unless you're carrying this pack for a long time. And I was carrying it for, a couple of days just to get the feel of this pack. It's kind of what I do. I take the pack for a couple of days, kind of get the feel of it, do a heavier load and do a lighter load. And then with my heavier loads, I did notice that I wish they were just a little bit wider. But for most people, just wearing a backpack, this is going to be excellent. These shoulder straps are really good. The contouring of them is good. They're ergonomically correct. You got a nice little sternum strap here. Clips in, nice, removable. I like it. And it's on a slider system, which is not my favorite system, but you can't ask for everything. So let's flip the shoulder straps back. You do have a little, I'm gonna say this is a hip strap, not a hip belt. This is for stabilization, not necessarily for load bearing. Like you're not gonna transfer the weight of this pack down to your hips on this strap. It's just for, I'm riding my bike. I don't want this pack to be shifting around on my back like a whole bunch. So, and if you don't need it, it's got still has some of those great clips on the side so you can take it off. And once you take it off, I like it when packs, they don't really leave you anything on the side. So it's just a real small loop. Perfect. So the back panel itself, you got two types of fabric here. You got a nice mesh on the top, and then a like a nylon material down here in the bottom. There is a back panel in here with a aluminum stay, so you can kind of curve it just some towards your back. But naturally, the way it sits and the way it kind of came to me was pretty flat. So you're not going to have a huge amount of airflow on the top or on this back panel at all. So it's just what it is, kind of what it is. No raised air channels. This is just like faux sewn channels here. But I think it's sufficient. It's not awesome, it's sufficient. What's awesome about this pack is the organizational options, the capacity for putting things in this pack. That's what's great about this pack. The materials on this pack. The design choice is okay. You gotta kind of move into, I'm gonna be a little bit more mature. I'm gonna choose function over the looks, because to be honest, the looks of this pack might deter some folks. That's cool, but once you put it in your hands, you're gonna be like, Yeah, I can see what George is talking about. It's pretty damn awesome. One thing that I did jump over is that this pack is padded on the bottom. So it's nice and padded. So if you put some more fragile items in this pack, they will be protected. And you do have like a little bike light peg snout on the front. But overall, man, this is an awesome damn pack. I can see why there's a cult following, because once you put a pack on like this and start using a pack like this for your daily carry, and everything that you do with this pack is so functional, everything is so perfect, you know exactly where your items are, and it's just like the pack becomes a part of your body, like it's hand in glove. I can see why people like it. I definitely do. We got to talk about the price though. We got to talk about the price. Hand in glove is not cheap, all right? Hand in glove costs money. This pack right here with this ballistic nylon is $300. Yes, I said $300. George, would you pay $300 for this pack? Yeah, I would. I would pay $300 for this pack because Tom Bihn offers a lifetime warranty. Tom Bihn has been around for years. Their packs are quality. This pack is going to last you, I'm not going to say a lifetime. It's going to last you a really long time. The functionality of this pack is excellent. It's probably on par with some of the best packs that I've ever reviewed because of the way it's laid out. Is it the prettiest pack? No, it's not. Is the functionality on par? Yes, it is. So what do you care about? Do you care about the functionality, or do you care about having a pretty backpack? So that's a decision I leave to you. But you ask me, I choose the functionality over cute every day of the week, twice on Sundays. Guys, thanks for watching George Defined. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. It gets the video out to more people. Everybody gets to see what's going on in the EDC world. If you got a question, leave it down there in the comments. If you love this content, subscribe to the channel. It's totally damn free. It doesn't cost a thing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.